Hi, I am Tamilnadu working as a MATLAB programmer in Spiro Solutions Private Limited. Now I am going to explain the project of Papr analysis of class 3 SLM scheme based on variance of correlation of alternative Ofdm signal techniques. In this paper, selective mapping is a well-known peak to average power ratio reduction technique for orthogonal frequency division multiplexing systems. Recently, a low complexity SLM scheme called class 3 SLM scheme was proposed, which performs only one inverse fast Fourier transform to generate alternative Ofdm signal sequences. By randomly selecting the cyclic shift and rotation values, class 3 SLM scheme can generate up to n power 3 alternative Ofdm signal sequences where n is the IFFT size. However, all n power 3 alternative Ofdm signal sequences do not achieve good Papr reduction performance. Therefore, the efficient selection method of good rotation and cyclic shift values is needed, which results good Papr reduction performance. In this paper, a selection method of cyclic shift value is proposed, which is optimal in terms of minimizing the variance of correlation values between alternative Ofdm signal sequences. It is also shown that rotation values are useless when u is less than or equal to n by 8, where u is the number of alternative Ofdm signal sequences. Also, a selection method of proper rotation values when u is greater than n by 8 is proposed. Simulation results shows that the proposed method achieves the optimal Papr reduction performance. In addition, the proposed scheme requires less memory and site information than random scheme. Existing system 2 IFFT are required in proposed scheme to the computational complexity is substantially increased. However, the random phase rotation vector before the second IFFT operation increases the randomness of the corresponding phase rotation vector of time domain transmitting signal, resulting in the improvement of Papr reduction performance. Existing technique, covariance based detector, energy based detector, and matched filter based detector with the PSK are used. Existing system disadvantages: high peak to average power ratio and bit rate is very high. Proposed system: we focus on class 3 SLM scheme and propose a selection method of optimal cyclic shift values by analyzing the correlation between alternative Ofdm signal sequences. The proposed analytic method can also be applied to class 1 and class 2 SLM schemes. Proposed system technique: class 3 conversion vector, which we will refer to as class 3 SLM scheme, shows better Papr reduction performance than existing system. Proposed method advantages: spectrum utilization is very high, more data transmission achieved. Software requirement for this project is MATLAB 7.14, and the future enhancement we have to propose PTS scheme for better Papr reduction and reduced complexity rate for the Ofdm systems. Thank you.